gathered here today, most of us against our will, to witness this thoroughly pointless spectacle. We're here to witness and celebrate the union of this man to this man. I told you I would. 5 seconds in as well.
I know.
Pretty good.
I know, thank you.
Now, this isn't a traditional wedding. I'm not an ordained minister. These guys are already married, so I don't actually have to fulfill any legal obligations. But I would like to do something semi-traditional and begin proceedings with a reading from the book by which Miranda has always governed her life. It's a book we all know, a book with a Christian as a dominant character. So if you could all bow your heads, please, for a second. Please show some reverence. Oh, the possibilities. My inner goddess roars. And from somewhere born of frustration, need and sheer steel bravery, I push him down onto the bed. He laughs as he falls, and I gaze down at him feeling victorious. My inner goddess is going to explode. Amen. Now, where to begin? I think it was 3 months ago, Kip, that I ran into you in Nashville, and you asked me if I would be kind and selfless enough to do this. My initial response was one of trepidation. I hate speaking in front of people, I genuinely do. So Kip was kind enough to let me go away and think about it. However, 2 weeks later, I get a call from Miranda freaking out, saying she's sure Kip's up to something. He's going to try and pull a fake wedding, and the only way she'll go through with it is if I minister it. And so here I am, guilted into doing something I really don't want to do. For those of you that work in the music industry, it's much like when you have to drag yourself to St. Jude's once a year. Act like you want to be there, you know? There's not much we can do about it. Just smile, hope God's watching. I get a little bit of credit for it. Anyway, I'd like to start with a story. I'd like you all to picture a young girl growing up on the wild, windy, cultureless plains of Wyoming. She's not much to look at. Head's a little too big for her body. She's asthmatic, allergic to more or less everything. She's pretty much an embarrassment to everyone who knows her. So it should come as no surprise that at 18 they shipped her off to university, making her the first person in the state of Wyoming to seek education beyond a high school level. So we should be proud of that. I have to apologize, I don't know much about the next 12 years of her life. We're going to have to pick up this story when she's 30. That's a massive gap in the narrative, I know, but this is the Bible Belt, so you should all be used to that. I'm sorry, I'm contractually obligated to make one blasphemous joke. There won't be any more, I don't think. Okay, well I first met Miranda in February 2004. We were both working at CMT. And I think prior to that, you'd spend a week in college before you quit. Moved to Nashville to try and be a country singer, quit that. Then became a personal trainer, quit that, right? Spent some time at CMT, quit that. Went to LA, yeah, quit that. Back to Nashville, Valerie Music Company, we were working together again until you quit that. And now you're at Universal. I don't want any of you guys at Universal to be worried about this. This whole quitting thing was just a 14-year phase that she was going through. She's with you for the long haul. I do have a serious point though. Apart from the Universal situation, which is rock solid, she has quit more or less everything she's ever tried. Everything, that is, except Kip. Yeah? You wondered how I was going to come back around. She tried. If you ask Miranda how long they've been together, she'll say 3 years. If you ask Kip, he'll say 10. That's because they met for the first time in 2010 on the set of Blake Shelton's All Red video and immediately started dating. Miranda will tell you that lasted a few months, but as far as Kip's concerned, they never stopped dating. Kip never quit. Even after she smashed his finger with a hockey stick, he never quit. In actual fact, ladies and gentlemen, we are here this evening only because this man this beautiful, selfless North Dakotan man refused to give up on his love for this woman. That, and because Miranda quit birth control, accidentally got pregnant, entrapped him into a marriage, and entrapped us all into being here this evening. Sorry, I feel like Paul Ryan. I will be drinking a lot of water throughout the course of this.